Aloha yogis and namaste. Welcome to an in-house retreat where you can practice yoga with me here on your mat or any space that you choose. Go ahead and find room where your arms can reach up and over your head. You can lay down comfortably and spend the next 10 minutes focusing on your breath, the pranayama breathing, finding that grounding space, and add energy to the rest of your day. Let's get started.
Booty shot.
Starting at the top of your mat with your feet grounded. On your next deep breath, we'll reach our arms up and overhead. Take a big breath. Exhale and let it out. On that next breath in, we'll reach the arms up overhead, but take the exhale as we forward fold down to our mat. On your next inhale, slide up to a halfway lift, and exhale, jump the feet back to plank pose. Lowering down right into a few chaturanga push-ups, and then drawing one knee in towards your chest in the plank pose. Right leg and then your left leg. We're moving here. How's your breathing? On your next breath, plant through one hand as you reach up into your side plank. 2 deep belly breaths here. Hips rise high. And exhale over to the other side. Big deep breath. Drawing those hips up high. Finding that plank pose once again and lowering the body over the earth as you hover for a moment and then press up into your upward facing dog. Take a gentle stretch looking over your right and left shoulder, up towards the sky, and then exhale into your child's pose. Fingers reach forward, bum sinking back. Big deep breath here. And then when you're ready, go ahead, press up into the hands and find your tabletop posture. We'll extend the right leg long back behind us and reach the opposite arm forward. Balancing here, see if you can bend the back leg as you reach for it with the opposite hand. You can also keep that tabletop balance if that serves you better. And then switch to the other side. Opposite leg extends. The arm then reaches back. See if you can kick the foot into the hand here. Balance, stretch, and breathe. Lowering back down to the earth, hands and knees. Tuck your toes and find your downward facing dog. Remember, we're moving a little faster here, finding that athletic strength within us. And then on your next breath in, right leg rises towards the sky, pointing through your toes. Bending through that knee will open up the hips gently here by placing the heel over to the side of the opposite glute. And then rise up with the other leg, doing the same thing on the other side. Gentle hip opener here, bend the knee, open the hips, and then exhale back to down dog. Looking up towards the top of your mat, go ahead and hop the feet towards your hands and find your way right into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Weight is in those heels, sinking down into that squat. And then draw the right arm back, left arm forward. Take a gentle twist through the torso here. Keep your balance. Arms rise up and try for the other side. One arm forward, the other arm reaches back. Breathe in. And breathe out as you stand up tall, arms reach towards the sky, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift up to a flat back, and then go through your yogi flow. Press back, plank pose, and then upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg rising towards the sky. And on your exhale, step it through for lunge. Arms drawing up towards the sky. And then float into your warrior two. Your hips go center, eyes over the front fingertips. We'll reach that top arm forward and then come into your triangle pose. Ideally, the right leg is extended, the arms are straight and long. Breathe here. Float back into your warrior two pose. Check the alignment of your arms. And then cartwheel them down towards the earth. As you go back through your flow, find your upward facing dog, and we'll meet in that downward facing dog. Opposite leg will rise up towards the sky, swinging it through for lunge. The arms will follow. Breathe here, flowing with the breath. Exhale, warrior two. Strong arms here. And when you're ready, same thing on this side. We'll reach that top arm forward and then transition it down towards the earth, coming into that triangle pose. If the leg straight is too much, you can gently bend it here, but do the best you can. Keep the breath. When you're ready, float back into warrior two. Strong arms. And then cartwheel them down towards the earth. Find your nice flow to get into your upward facing dog, and then exhale into downward facing dog. Let your face relax in your down dog. Maybe take a gentle bend of the knees. And then for those advanced practitioners that are joining me today, you can find your way into a headstand. If a headstand is not in your practice, go ahead into dolphin pose here, which is a down dog on the forearms. Otherwise, see what you have today, and if you are practicing headstands, just play with your version of it. Maybe you're even up against a wall here. Listen to your own body. How's that breath? Just spending a few more moments here in that headstand or that dolphin pose. Trying any variations that speak to you today. And then we'll slowly make our way back down, meeting in downward facing dog. Slowly walk the feet up to meet the hands, coming into that halfway lift. And then take a nice juicy forward fold. Take a deep breath here. Let the forehead relax. And then roll up your spine to standing, arms reaching up and overhead. We'll exhale the hands down to the heart center to honor your body. Taking a moment and then reaching the arms back up and overhead. Finding a little flow in the shoulders, we'll then just exhale the arms out in front of us and reach them back and up towards the sky. Do this a few times, just mobilizing those shoulder spaces. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift up. And then rise up to the toes, seeing if you can come into a balanced yogi squat on the toes. Hands pressed together for balance. Doing the best you can here. Rising up on the balls of the feet. And see if you can transition this into your crow pose. Allowing the knees to rest on the triceps, toes lift off the earth. And if you're feeling strong today and you want to try to press back into plank pose, see if you can engage your core, and on an exhale breath, jump the feet back into plank pose, the top of your push-up. Hold strong here for a moment, and then lower down to the knees. Find your child's pose. Take an exhale, release and relax. Just embrace this sense of being grounded here. And then when you're ready, find your way up to a comfortable seated posture. And then allow the arms to rise up, palms come to touch, meeting at your heart center here. Taking a moment, keeping the eyes closed and sitting up tall. Honor your intentions. Maybe that's to bring more energy to your day. Maybe it's to stay more focused on the task at hand. To speak more positively about yourself and about others around you. Or maybe your intention was to complete this video, complete 10 minutes of self-care today. So honor whatever your intention is, moving forward with the attitude that you choose ahead. I'm hoping you leave here with positivity, strength, and an attitude for a day filled with wellness and smiles. Namaste.